Let you know when you blink.
Fuck this, I'm gonna get a biscuit.
You get a biscuit? You still recording? What's happening? You actually gone to get a biscuit? You suck.
Watch my fingers and count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks of what are we calling this?
This week, what are we doing?
We're doing top 10s of various
Random stuff.
things, which is really exciting.
Related to film.
Related to film.
These are some of the ones we aren't doing. Top 10 mustaches.
Yeah.
Top 10 times Jared Leto's taken it too far. Top 10 moments Mel Gibson's thrown a book at someone.
Thrown a book at someone?
I don't know if that's ever happened. It's the first one popped in my head.
Well.
Alright.
Well.
Should we get on with it?
Yeah, should we go in the order that I've written it down in my head? Because this is off the top of my head. I got research.
I got research.
I got research, girl. Yes.
Bad endings.
Bad endings. You go first.
Oh, let's okay, we're not doing, when we say top 10s, we're not going to do a countdown for everyone. That's going to take fucking years.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not
We're just going to put what would be in these top 10s.
Yeah.
A couple of bad endings each. Here we go. You want to go with one first?
I've actually got quite a few, but I'll go through some of them fast. Well, one is Signs. I love the film, but I always was very disappointed by the alien.
Spoiler alert. For everything we probably mentioned.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Yeah, the alien. For many reasons. It looks crappy, and also it, like, you can kill it with water.
Kill it with water.
Stupid.
Kill it with water.
That's dumb though, isn't it? That
Kill
is
it with
stupid.
water.
What are you doing?
Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez sings Kill It With Water.
No, with kindness.
Is that a Selena Gomez song?
I think so, yeah.
Why do you know that? That's
It's
really
pop, isn't it?
upsetting.
It's
No,
pop.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, you're too cool for it, aren't you?
Oh my
You're too much of
God.
an indie kid.
No, I know loads of Selena Gomez.
So the
Keep my
reveal.
hands to myself.
That's one.
Yeah, and that stupid, like, I can't remember how it goes. Never mind. Anyway.
So one. You've named one song.
Come on, man.
God, get up
Your
with the
go.
Gomez. The Mist.
The
Not
Mist.
not for me. More for the bloke in it.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
won't
not
say
us.
what.
It's a good ending.
Yeah, well, I said it's a bad ending for him.
Yeah.
We didn't specify it had to be for us.
We didn't, actually.
It's a bad ending for that bloke.
Well, I've gone bad endings like, that was terrible.
Well, I've mixed it up
Well, good
to
for
try
you.
and raise the spirits in here.
Grease, the end of Grease.
Why are you playing with a hairball?
I just picked it from my hairbrush.
It looks like a nest.
It is a nest. I'm going to live in it. No, it's
Sorry,
gonna have
say
to
one
get a bit
again.
bigger. Grease.
Grease.
As in Grease
Because they fly off in a fucking
Because
car.
they fly off in a car.
Yeah.
There's no prior, like, I know it's just a fun film, but you can't do that. You can't do that.
You can fly off in a car. They did.
So stupid, though.
It's all about magic,
Oh, it gets
and
right on my
you don't
nerves,
understand
that
the magic. Titanic.
Yeah.
That's got to be in there. Get on the door, you silly prick.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
These are the obvious ones.
That's
I've got
stupid.
some of my own
I
ones.
also read a thing that they were saying about the end of Titanic. Like, one, obviously everyone says about the door, but also the, like, very, very end when she throws the heart of the ocean into the
Throws
ocean.
the ocean.
She's got no. The necklace is called the Heart of the Ocean. She throws it back into the ocean as like a, I don't know, like an ending to her tale. But it's worth like $20 million, and they were like, "Why did you do that? Just to like prove a point that
You silly
you're
bitch.
wasteful, and it could have paid for like thousands of jacks to
Charity.
go on art scholarships." Yeah,
What
that's quite
twat.
a good point. All right,
Yeah.
God, hating on Kate.
Jesus Christ, it says this she's distraught. Why?
What?
I've given you give you Return of the Jedi,
Yeah,
because I agree with that. It's too chirpy.
yeah, it is.
What are you doing, you
I
little
was just
dinosaur?
moving.
You're leaning over like a little fucking
Call me
raptor.
dinosaur.
Return of the Jedi, pretty terrible. Why does it end like that?
Yeah.
That whole trilogy, and it could have gone so many different ways with that film. These are really obvious ones I've got.
These
here.
are.
You
Yeah.
got any other obvious ones before we go into ones that aren't as obvious?
Obvious. Prometheus.
I wouldn't have said that was obvious, because that's quite a modern film. I didn't see it.
Nah.
Why the ending of Prometheus specifically? Because the whole film's shit.
Yeah.
So
Just
why
the end
ending?
is really bad. Like when she puts his head in the bag. It looks funny as hell.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh my god, I can't believe this is like the climax of this film. She's like, pop a head in a bag.
But I don't reckon he
Fly
should have
off.
been in Covenant. I reckon he should still be. His head should still be in a bag.
So funny. That was my last like obvious one. Oh yeah, no, yeah.
All right, Batman vs Superman. Joe,
Yeah.
that pissed me off.
Why?
Why kill Superman off and show his grave and show stuff floating? I hate that. If
They
you
show
killed,
what?
they show like the rocks floating above
Oh,
his
the,
grave.
like,
You know it's
soil
coming
on
back.
the
So what
coffin,
is
yeah.
the point?
Mm.
There is no point. Film's bad enough as a whole.
I actually thought maybe he was dead and hoped
He was dead.
with all my heart that he was dead.
He was dead.
Yeah.
Now it's Batman's turn to fly around the world and turn back time.
500 Days of Summer, even though I love that film, at the end he meets the girl and he's like, what's your name? And she's like, Autumn. Shut up. That
kinda
annoys
cheesy,
me
isn't it?
so much, yeah.
Yeah.
Just sort of. Just call her something else. I know it's a bit like
What's
tongue
your
in
name?
cheek.
Gary!
Yeah.
My name's Gary!
Yeah. Why would her name be anyway? I would have preferred it to be
I couldn't
Gary.
think of any ugly woman name compared
be
to
like,
men's names.
Huh, Gary. I like it.
Yeah.
That'd have been
It's very hip to have a male name when you're
Yeah.
female.
Yeah.
It'd suit that film.
Dirk.
Is that a name? You just shouting Dick? Or is that
Dirk.
Oh, I thought you said Dick.
Dirk. No. Yes.
Into Darkness.
Mm.
I know a lot of people don't like this. I like Into Darkness, Star Trek Into Darkness. But,
That's the second one.
yeah.
Yeah. I like that one. I was looking at you like
Just
trying
looking
to do it in code so it didn't
trying to
sound
do like a-
stupid on the podcast.
We've gone way past 2 minutes. Is that what you were putting two fingers up for?
No, it's just swearing it. Yeah.
um,
Oh, I hit my
so-
tooth on my teacup.
fucking hell, it's
You
a
can hear it as well.
shambles.
I'm like, ding! Go on.
Because the ending is just anticlimactic, and since it just sort of goes, why are you dribbling tea? About to dribble tea.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a it's not a shambles, that's a shambles. Because the film,
Yeah.
because it's anticlimactic, they're fighting,
Yeah.
Spock and Khan are fighting,
Yeah.
it kind of just stops,
Yeah.
and you go back to the ship, and Captain Kirk just wakes up after he died. They managed to heal him, but it was just
That's
so like it kind of just comes to a
stupid,
halt and
yeah.
stops. It's like,
Because
oh.
that bit actually I find it really sad when they put their hands on the thing with the little.
Yeah.
What do you? I don't. Is this the Does
You
the
call it
hand
Star Trek
signal have a
symbol.
name? All right. Shall
Probably,
I
but
say
we don't
one
know, are we?
now?
Yeah.
I've got two more.
I've got two more, but you've said one of them, Prometheus.
Lucy. You haven't seen Lucy.
No.
But the start of that film was so promising, and then at the end, it's just absolute dirt
Did you
trash.
see the one where she has all these insane
Like she knows everything
brain
ever.
capabilities?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like at the end, she's just like
She
the
turns
end
into a
is like
transformer.
she's everything everywhere, and she like gives him a memory stick with all the information ever in the world on it, or some crap like that.
It's just a pitch.
It
it's just
is
pictures
rubbish.
of cats
The
on
end
the
is
internet.
so poor. Yeah, yeah. Gotcha.
Last one.
Yeah,
I'm pretty impressed. I remembered this because this is something that we saw and we were like, fuck's sake.
go on.
10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh yeah.
Fuck those last 10 minutes. I'll tell you that.
Oh god, I forgot.
Exactly, you
Yeah,
didn't
that
see
is
those
so
on lists
annoying,
online,
'cause
do you?
I love that film, but no, that is rubbish.
It's not even that the aliens are real. It's spoilers. It's not even that the aliens are real. It's the fact that she has to fight them and blow them up with a fucking
Bottle of wine or some crap.
Molotov.
Yeah, stupid.
Dumb. Oh, next top 10.
No, I've got
okay,
one
you got
more.
one more. Go,
Dare
sorry.
you?
Go.
I'm out.
Done.
My last one, again, you haven't seen it, but spoilers. It's Julianne Moore in The Forgotten, and I seem to remember. Now, I watched this film about 10 years ago. Probably wasn't out 10 years ago. Around that, anyway. And the whole film is really good, and her kid is missing, and she can't find her child. And then, like, right at the end, it turns out that they were abducted by aliens. But, like, there's nothing in the film,
genius.
like, but it honestly it is so bad. And I read something where somebody had said it's like they were writing the script in like in a writing exam at school, and then they were like 5 minutes remaining, and they were like shit, and they just quickly wrote they've been abducted by aliens. I was like, that is spot on. It is terrible. It's a really bad ending.
Sounds genius to me.
It's
the best film ever.
It's so bad.
Oh,
So bad.
top 10,
Next top 10.
worst movie monster / creatures.
Yeah.
But not 10.
No,
really
not
is.
just worst. Best or worst.
Oh, okay. Well, I've just done worst.
Oh, yeah, I've just seen that I crossed out
I'll
best.
start it off.
Oh, well, I've got both, yeah.
I'll start off already. Fucking porgs.
Oh,
And he
yeah, I
walks
knew
at
you were
that
going to
as
say
well,
that.
yeah.
It was really funny because when I thought, I bet Leo says porgs, in my head, I thought, I bet Leo says pogs. And then I was like, that's not what they're called.
They're just little bits of circle
Little
plastic.
bits of cardboard. No,
Cardboard?
the plastic was...
Where the fuck
yeah,
did you grow up?
pogs were cardboard and slammers were plastic. So, in your face.
Bullshit.
Where'd I grow up?
Cardboard.
London, son.
Like,
Worst. I have. Oh,
I was quite impressed when I come up for these. Sorry, you go. I'm just saying I was quite impressed with myself with these.
you go, but I'm gonna go. From Hell It Came is a 1957 film which I've never seen, but I had to include this because, like, if you haven't seen it, Google the monster. It is like a tree man, but it doesn't have like eyes that move. They're just painted on. It's so
It's
bad.
amazing.
It looks so bad. It's so good. It looks like a pantomime, like, tree costume, but
I'd
it's
rather
really
that
funny.
it was practical effects and CGI though. I'd rather take that over half the shit we did.
Oh, yeah,
I'd rather take that
practical
than
effects,
over
but
fucking
this is-
Scorpion Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, but
That's
this
not
is
on my
from
list.
the 50s and it looks so funny. It's so good. Anyway, I've never seen it, but it looks funny. There's Hill.
Next
Your
one.
next one.
Under
yeah.
the Skin Alien.
Under the
Scarlett Johansson, Under the Skin. She's technically a creature / monster.
Oh, yeah.
She's not human.
Yeah.
She's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Don't like her.
Yeah, no,
fucking-
that is,
Just ruining men's evenings.
yeah.
That was one. Do you want another one?
Rubbish.
Do you want me to throw another one at you?
No, I got more.
Alright, you
I've
go.
got more. Oh, these are all good ones. Oh no, my other bad one is something I've already said, but the alien from Signs, because
Oh,
it
leave
looks
alone.
rubbish. I
It
love
just
the
looks like an
film.
alien.
It looks rubbish, but no. But the
Does it,
reason
though?
I put it in worst is because is again what I said about the water, the fact that you can kill it with water.
Why
and
is you
that's
so
like-
bothered by that?
Because why would it come here?
Because it didn't. I hate when people say that. Because how would it know? Maybe it doesn't know what water
Well, it should know.
is. Shouldn't know.
It should know. If it's an intelligent life
I
form.
hate. That's not what the film is about. The film is not about that.
I know that.
God damn it!
I'm just saying it's a rubbish alien. It's
Why
rubbish.
are we on Earth? Why do we do shit when we know it's gonna hurt?
Yeah, but if we were gonna go to another planet and we didn't know if we might like be killed by something in the atmosphere or something like that, we would take freaking precautions.
What if they don't have precautions?
Well,
What if
then
they
that's
didn't know?
Too bad for them.
War of the Worlds. They don't have the fucking common cold. That's
You
worse.
could still be rubbish.
Oh, you're
Just
out of
because
line.
you don't have.
You're out of line.
Well, you're out of line.
I'm just gonna say zombies in general because I fucking, especially because all they are. Especially,
Very
I wish
tired of
Walking Dead
zombie.
was a film.
Yeah.
Just to say all they are is fucking useless and go not a jump scare, but a bit of tension which isn't really tension,
Yeah.
and then
They
die.
always look. They just look the same as well. So it's getting pretty tired.
How many
I've
more
got,
you got?
I've got good ones now.
That's a good thing.
I haven't seen Hellboy 2, but I saw a picture of the Angel of Death.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great design.
Yeah.
Love that. Really good. Haven't seen it,
I've gone best.
but it looks great.
It's been good.
Yeah, so I
we
said
went with
these
slashers.
are
Alright,
my
love.
good ones. Diana, the like scary ghost woman in Lights Out. She's a good
It just
design.
looks like someone in a barrel of oil.
Yeah, maybe. No, she's good.
Yeah,
though. I like
maybe.
her. She's good design.
She looks like a silhouette of Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, she does. Yeah. Oh God, don't. I don't like her at all. Ritual that we just saw, the creature in that.
Don't explain it.
I'm
no.
not.
Mm.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
not
I knew you
gonna.
were going to say that. That's
But
why I didn't
the design of that, like, I agree with you that if it was in a game, it wouldn't be anything like amazing because game designs are way better. But for a film, that was really, really good.
Yeah.
My last two, are both from. You haven't seen this either. Pan's Labyrinth. Can't believe you haven't seen that. You've got to watch it. But the Faun and the Pale Man, they're the best. They're the best designs ever I've ever seen for a
I've seen it.
monster.
Let me assume the pale man's the one with his eyes in his hands.
In his hands, yeah.
Good.
Best monsters I've ever seen. I think I said
Fair enough.
monster design.
Do you want to hear the worst I've ever seen?
Go on.
Live action Beast from Beauty and the Beast. It's on this list.
yeah, it's trash.
Well, 'cause I thought, you know what, he can fuck off. He looks like a teddy bear.
It looks like a fool.
No,
yeah.
I understand. Like, I kind of, but like, if you look at the animated one now, I kind of think he doesn't look that scary. He has got quite a cuddly face.
What, in the
They've made him
animated
look,
one?
yeah.
The
But
animated,
he looks even more.
the
cuddly
animated
now.
one used to scare me. Only that
Especially
bit when
For a child.
Maurice is in the chair and he looks around one side and then he
He's
looks
like,
around the other and his head's there. He's like, Wah!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All right.
a good one.
Top 10 trailers that made us put our heads in our hands.
Yeah,
So terrible trailers.
yeah, bad trailers.
Want to go?
Bad
Want to go
trailers.
first?
Yeah, go on. I haven't got. Go on.
Do you want to go first? Yeah, go on.
I don't have many good ones for this.
You don't?
Geostorm.
I'd also put that down.
It looks so bad, and
amazing.
the trailer is shocking.
I'm so excited for
it's
it.
every cliche ever.
It looks amazing.
Marry her. Shut up. I hate it.
Marry her. Oh, right, yeah.
It was
'Cause
that
she's a good
woman.
driver.
That woman can drive,
God.
and he's like, "I marry her." Yeah.
And
I don't
somebody called the president.
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
called the president.
What is he says something like, if anyone can do this, it's you, or some trash.
Some shit like that, yeah.
Because you're the only person in the whole world. Rubbish. Looks terrible.
Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the
Yeah.
trailer for it was bad. I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
It looked worse than no, it wasn't as bad as the film, but yeah, it looked fucking terrible.
Oh.
We're kind of like, oh.
I don't remember the trailer. Oh, I'd take your word for it. I can imagine that was terrible.
Batman vs Superman. I remember distinctly saying before that film, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, this is terrible." Before Suicide Squad, before this, I remember the trailer for that being like, "This looks kind of shit."
Yeah.
But like some bits of this trailer look quite cool. There's some cool shots in it. The statues of the graffiti and all that kind of stuff. And Robin's suit were very cool.
That was cool. Yeah.
But then when they did a second trailer, and they put Doomsday, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
I remember being like, this is gonna be. I remember because it came out when it Civil War, like Civil War's gonna smash it. This is gonna fucking fall on its own ass.
Yeah, and
it's gonna die. It's gonna
God,
die.
yeah.
Any more? I've got two more.
I'm just gonna say these quickly. Transformers, just because I always think.
Do you just mean Transformers trailers in general? Trailers aren't bad.
I was gonna say actually, I retract that because
trailers are better than the films.
Trailers actually look alright. Yeah, no, not Transformers. As I say, I can't really think of anything.
Other than the last one, with the girls like, you think, whoa!
Oh yeah.
Like,
the last Transformers trailer was poo.
That's the young girl, whatever she's called in Last Night.
I want to fight them. Yeah.
That was good.
Thank you. Mother's Day was the other one that I had written down because I was like every cliche you ever saw in a rom-com.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen it.
For it.
And American Assassin because it looked like every other kind of. It looked like Bourne. It looked like I actually think people quite like American Assassin. I haven't seen it yet,
God knows.
but I did see a scene from it the other day at work, and it looked pretty good. Not a whole scene, obviously, because I was doing my job.
Space Between Us.
Oh yeah.
For the same reason as well, Spider-Man trailer was terrible because both of those films, like a lot, show fucking everything in the trailer. Show the whole arc of their character.
Yeah.
Well, the whole arc.
Space Between Us, they made a mistake there because I probably would have gone and seen that off the first half of the trailer.
Because you like shit.
No, the first half of the trailer looks good, and then it turns out to be like a sappy rom-com. I love a rom-com, but this wasn't. No, not a rom-com. A romance. No, it's not a rom-com. It's romance. I don't like
teenage
romance
as well. Or
yeah.
don't like a teenage romance.
Paper Towns and Fault in Our Stars and all that rubbish.
Fault in Our Films.
Oh! Fault in Our Stars actually sounds really sad. And now that he's in it, I mean, he's always been in it, but now that I've seen him in Baby Driver, now I'm kind of like, maybe I would watch it, but it looks too sad. I don't like to be sad.
You would shit your pants, you'd cry your eyes out.
I know. I feel like it's one of those films I'd watch and then be depressed for like a week every time I thought about it, so I don't want to do it. Don't want to do that. Yeah.
You can say top every time we finish. You can shout top 10. And I'll say
top 10
times I've said.
I've said. What? I'm confused.
You say top 10. And I'll say the thing.
Okay. Top 10.
Just repeat it over me. The times I've said I can speak louder than you.
A top 10
times I've said why you fucking idiot at a horror film.
Yeah.
You want to start off? Or do you want me? I'll start off this time. How about that?
Okay, go on then.
Okay. Again, it's very hard to find specific films for this, as opposed to just stuff in horror films.
Yeah.
Like every time they don't leave the house. So that applies to everything.
Yeah.
Like Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
And Conjuring and every fucking main
that,
horror
though.
franchise. What? What's your argument now to fight it?
Well,
fight you.
No, a lot of the time I think just leave the house, but most of the time it's the person that's haunted, not the house.
Yeah, but they don't know that. When a door shuts itself, when I see something move in my house and I'm not touching it, it's not even like, it's just the window thing. If I just saw a door shut by itself from it being, I'd probably like, see you later.
Yeah, I also agree with you in that I always just think if it were me, I just know that I would feel safer if I like went to a travel lodge for the night. I feel like you couldn't be scared really in like a travel lodge or something like that.
In the day and go out in the night.
Yeah, and go out in the night. Yeah.
But then it's quite scary out of the night. Out of the night.
Out of the night.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to sleep in the day. So.
Have you got any specific horror examples?
Yeah.
Of that stuff? Because I couldn't really name certain films.
Paranormal Activity. Stop filming it. They said it was making it more angry, filming it, and they just carried on filming it because they had to, because it was a film. We couldn't be like, yeah, right, let's stop filming it, because we wouldn't have known what happened.
Saying that, Paranormal Activity,
yeah,
they should also just look at the footage a bit more, because so much weird shit happens in the footage. I don't think they ever look at it. No,
no, he does. He looks at it.
One of them does, but then what I mean is then the other should go, yeah, this is quite dodgy, we should probably get out of here.
They do.
Not in all of them.
Oh, you need to.
Not in all 7 of them, 6 of them.
No, in the first one they do though. But yeah. Yeah.
Any more?
Yeah. In Lights Out, stop turning the lights off. They keep turning the lights off all the time. Stop it.
Isn't the poster a tape over the switch?
Yeah.
Do they ever do that?
Nah.
They don't, do they?
No, that's like, I think it's like, to take the light on fully, but they don't do that now.
Why isn't the poster?
I don't know. And my other argument is just what you said. Go out. Go to like a diner. Go to a 24-hour supermarket.
Tesco's.
Go where there's lights. Yeah. Or just out on the street. I know you can't make... I know that it turns lights off because I don't know how it turns lights off.
That's what I was going to make an argument about that film, but then I thought, doesn't it turn them off?
It does turn them off,
but then still...
But you'd still try though, wouldn't you? You wouldn't be like, oh well.
Yeah. Go to Iceland.
Yeah. I was going to say, or move to a country where it's always light. Yeah. Move to Iceland.
Nice.
I've got more. Do you have more?
I do have more.
Oh, okay.
And annoyingly, I can't think what film did this recently, but again, quite a few. Slowly turning round.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting annoyed and going, oh, there's a noise behind me.
Yeah.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, and they do that like as they're turning around.
Turn around fast, go, fuck off! Punch it. Or just,
Exactly. All taking their helmets off in Alien Covenant.
Yeah. You mentioned
sod off.
Yeah. But also every other decision in that film too.
Oh no, I know.
I've literally written every decision made in Alien Covenant.
Yeah. I just thought
why
I'd be
have you done that?
Specific.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah. Oh, similar with Don't Breathe. Pretty much every decision. I did enjoy that film, but every decision that they make in Don't Breathe, I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah, they're pretty bad in that.
Yeah.
I need to watch it again because I can't remember it all. But yeah, they're doing some
pretty
stupid ass decisions.
Yeah.
And Split as well.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out the car at the start. She sat in the car looking
at the car.
just
for ages.
And then she
goes,
just really slowly. She's just gone.
I know.
Just type out.
As soon as she saw that she could get to the door handle, just go. Anyway.
The silly bitch.
In Annabelle, you know, they say that they invite all the kids there all the children, the girls there.
You've got a lot for this.
I know. All of the children there as like penance for what they did.
Yes. The parents as penance for that. Yeah.
What was why? That's like the worst penance you could do is to invite young children that could be possessed by the ghost that was possessing things.
Well,
stupid. Do some community service. Go and pick up some litter. Go and volunteer at the local British Heart Foundation. I struggle to say that. British Heart Foundation.
Alright.
Stupid. Yeah.
All good?
Yeah.
Say it.
You say top 10 this time.
Alright. Top 10!
I thought that's how we were doing it anyway. Unbelievable / worst plots.
Alright. I found this one quite hard.
Yeah. I did actually.
Just trying to think of ones off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I'll say mine quite quick.
Okay.
Mad Max Fury Road. They're just driving back and forth in a line. If you think that film, they do just keep going back and forth.
Yeah.
There must have been a better plan than that.
Yeah.
Which is more so they could be on the road for the action.
Yeah.
Jurassic World.
Fantastic film though, you gotta say.
It's amazing. Of course it is. But I'm just saying, the plot itself. Yeah, but so Swiss Army Man, the plot is what the fuck. Jurassic World.
Yeah. Stupid.
I'll explain. Well, I'm going to say it again earlier. Shut the fucking park up.
Yeah.
Why is that a thing still?
I know.
Why have you expanded it? Why are you making dinosaurs?
I don't know.
And also Assassin's Creed, because you have all of this content you could use and you make a really shitty plot, and I don't even remember what the plot was, which is really bad because you watched it about 2 months ago.
Something about an apple. I don't know.
Something about an apple. Go for it.
Mine are Geostorm. I've already said that. It's a running theme. Well, when we think that are bad, I haven't even seen it yet. Bruce Almighty, because I love that film, but there's so many plot holes. It's so dumb. That would never, that wouldn't work. Prometheus.
He wouldn't have any of those problems if he was God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, he would. But no, yeah,
well,
exactly. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. Exactly.
Sure,
yeah. But absolutely 100% worst film of all time is The Happening.
Alright.
which is that
plot.
M. Night Shyamalan film where all the plants get mad at us and release a toxin, so people start killing themselves. It's great. So bad.
I think that's the best film I've ever heard.
It's the worst film I've ever seen, I think. Pretty sure. I can't think of anything worse.
Alright.
Yeah.
Your turn to say it.
A top 10.
Stupidest relationships. I've done quite a lot for this.
Oh, see, I can think of anything for this. I'll just say mine quick then. Valerian, because they were like a weird brother and sister team and they were like in love, which was just so stupid. That's it.
That was all of it.
Well, no, I've got another one, but it's from Prometheus again. I was going to say James Franco and the main woman because...
You mean...
Why was it James Franco?
Alien Covenant.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
But they're both as poor as each other, you've mixed the two up. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, sorry. I did. Do you know why as well? It's because we watched it and then went and watched the next one the next day at the cinema and now I'm all confused what was from what. Yeah.
That is a fair point. I'll start with my first one. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Spend the whole time trying to fucking kill each other, the psycho twats.
Stupid.
Terrible relationship.
Absolutely. It's toxic.
They're not just liars, they think fucking cheating's bad. Trying to kill each other behind each other's backs. Yeah. Honestly. Too many secrets in that fucking relationship. It's never
just
going to work.
Divorced,
I've got the obvious. So Anakin and Padme.
Yeah.
Do they like sand?
No.
Does she like sand? Because he doesn't actually. How does it work? It shouldn't work. He shouldn't be allowed to. It's terrible.
It shouldn't, but it does. But it doesn't.
It doesn't, but it's terrible. It's probably, she does some absolute... Saying that, Thor and whatever her name is in 4.
Yeah, Thor and Natalie Portman.
Thor and Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Natalie Portman, any franchise with someone else is pretty
terrible
shit in
relationships. Yeah.
She's
and
great,
Black Swan.
Yeah, terrible relationships.
Terrible.
Jesus Christ, Natalie Portman, get your relationship games on.
Yeah.
Christian Grey, Anastasia Steele. Because he's abusive.
Yeah, that is honestly
He's
the
rapey.
worst relationship. If one of my friends was like, "Oh yeah,
He
like,
ties me up,
whipping me and stuff," I'd be like,
isn't he controlling as well? I mean, we haven't seen these films. It's just playing now, but he treats her like absolute shit.
Yeah, and now everyone's like, "Oh no, it's really romantic now." I'm like, "Shut up."
Is it romantic or is it fucking weird?
I don't.
He's
I haven't seen any.
How
of
many
films.
lawsuits in real life if he was a celebrity?
Yeah, exactly.
Ridiculous, honestly. What else I got? Nick and Amy from Gone Girl.
Oh yeah, they're the worst.
They are the worst.
They're the
I should have said this to last. They are the worst one.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to come back to these first. I'm going to say
that's a good one.
Wait, I'm going to come back to that.
Very good one.
Spock and Uhura. Shit in Star Trek films.
Oh yeah, no, I don't believe their
They
relationship at all.
Yeah, they don't. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It was never a thing, I don't think, before these films.
I don't know why they've made it a thing.
They keep falling out. They can't make their fucking mind up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in the last one they are broken up now. But it's like, oh, but then he does love us, and it's just back and forth, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know.
And then so back to Gone Girl, Nick and Amy.
Yeah.
Psychos.
Yeah.
He cheats on her. She fucks off, pretend that she's died. I don't know what's worse.
It's really
Their relationship, and by the end of it, they're still fucking together.
I know.
With a kid on the way.
Yeah.
After what did she do with the sperm? Some dodgy with the sperm.
I can't remember.
She collected it from a toilet? Wait.
What?
Wait. That was for the pregnancy test. She caught someone's pee out of the toilet and dipped her pregnant. But how did she get pregnant?
Remember it.
I can't remember how she got pregnant.
Neil Patrick
Oh,
Harris?
he donated sperm and she went to the sperm bank and stole his sperm.
Oh god, that happens in Jane the Virgin. Anyway.
I doubt it's as dark in that.
It's not quite as,
Not quite to the same standard.
No.
Alright.
I don't watch Jane the Virgin. Yeah, I did.
Top 10.
Oh, props from films that you would like to own. No.
Well, I had one before that.
What?
Anti-climatic releases.
I don't have that.
How many have you got? It was the
20.
Excited but...
Oh, yeah. I have that. But I have that next, after.
Alright. Top 10.
Props from films you'd like to own. Oh, surprising. Go on. Right.
Oh, am I starting it, man?
Yeah.
The neuralizer from Men in Black.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Because, I mean, only for the sake of we trip over a lot. Do a lot of embarrassing shit.
Yeah.
There's plenty of times where I've been walking in the middle of I remember once on the way to college.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I remember walking and I kicked a concrete pole.
Yeah.
And I tripped over completely. And I made that kind of usual noise I make on front of and you just look around and just like, did anyone see?
Yeah.
Just try and walk it off.
I fell over like 4 times on my first day at secondary school when I was like 11, and one was in front of a group of like year 11 boys, so that would have been a good time for that. Oh, and another time.
You year 11 boys thing. You just started secondary school.
What?
You fell over in front of year 11 boys?
Yeah, I was in year 7 and they were in year 11. There was a group of year 11 boys and I fell over in front of them on my first day at secondary school.
Well, that's just embarrassing.
They were laughing at me. It was awful. Not as bad as the time I fell down the gym stairs though, and my shoe came off and I dragged my friend by her bag with me and her bag all came out and my shoe fell down the stairs. I dragged someone else down. That was probably the worst one.
What's she blundered?
I agree.
But yeah, I want the neuralizer just to be like, oh, no,
that didn't happen. Well, I did not. Yeah. I was going to say I said the name of it this morning. The gel from Kingsman.
Why do you want that? How often do you get shot in the head?
I don't get shot in the head, but what I'm saying is, I would like to own it because then I would feel pretty invincible.
Why?
Well, if you come off
what
a bike,
if I stab you it's for your head and it only fits around your head.
Yeah, but what if you get a head injury?
Why would you feel invincible? I could just punch you in the.
Yeah,
boob.
I know, but I'd still like to own it.
If I punched you in the boob?
What?
If I punched you in the boob, would you feel invincible? You can put it on your boobs.
Well, no, but that wouldn't kill me though, would it?
I would have said something better than that.
I've got more.
There's got to be better healing stuff in films.
I've got more, but I just thought that was good and it's relevant to today.
To today?
Like, I mean, we've just watched Kingsman 2.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll say one. The Spinner. Do you know what the Spinner is? It's the car from Blade Runner.
Oh, I've got that.
Have you?
Yeah, that was my good one. Now you've ruined it.
Good. I thought you'd say that as well, but yeah, just for the sake of its design and it can fly.
It flies.
And it drives on the floor as well.
Yeah.
It's just fucking awesome.
And it looks cool.
I think that's the only serious one I've put down.
I've got the similar idea to you, is the time turner thing from Harry Potter, where she like spins it and then she can be in 2 places at once. I like that idea.
Can she technically be in more than 2 places at once?
Yeah, I think so. But I'm a very busy woman and I need more time in places. That'd be great if I could be here and at work, or just here and never at work.
Yeah, I was just saying.
I would like, to never be.
You can be here and work if you know when you come here.
Yeah, no.
It's not a choice. You have to stay at one of them.
Well, at the same time.
My next one. This is the only other half serious one I've done. Falcon wingsuit.
Oh, that's
from
a good one.
Film. Just pretty. It's a pretty cool looking suit.
I want
and
Iron
looks
Man
pretty, like,
suit.
nifty. Yeah, but I just thought it was really obvious.
Yeah.
And you're generic then.
I know. I'm so boring.
You got how many more you got? I've got 2.
I've got no more.
Oh, okay.
Alpha gel. Something like that. Just came to me.
Spy gel.
Called Spy gel.
Kingsman gel. Probably is. Dream machine from Inception. I know that it's not just a machine or something, but no, it is a dream machine. Just so I could fuck with people.
Oh, I feel
kind of like they're doing Rick and Morty. I just want to go and fuck
you'd
with
get
people
all confused. You'd get yourself all lost.
Nah.
You wouldn't know what was going on.
No, I wouldn't. I'd set myself up nicely. I'd creep into people's houses at night, set myself up beside their bed with the machine while they're sleeping.
I love that this is the first thing you've thought to do, is to creep in while people are asleep. Who?
Well, where else than me dreaming? On the train. I could catch people while they're sleeping on the train.
Well, I know, but why are you creeping up on people?
Because I don't know. Well, if I don't, they're going to wake up and I won't be able to use it.
Get someone on the train or something. It's less creepy.
Alright, I'll get people on the train with it then.
Well, that's alright.
But then everyone else will be awake and they'll see what I'm doing.
Wow.
Last one.
Yes.
The ability, actually no, I'm saving that. It's more for, I'll save it, don't worry. I'll save that.
Okay, I've forgotten whose turn it is, so top 10.
Anti-climatic releases.
Yeah.
X-Men: The Last Stand.
I've only got one.
Have you? Yeah. The third X-Men film is pretty shit compared to the first one's pretty awesome. The second one's brilliant. The third one was just terrible. I think that's the most obvious one I've got. When I'm actually saying that, I've got quite a few obvious ones. You wanna?
Batman vs Superman.
Oh god, I didn't even think that. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Jesus. I think it's because I said I didn't know it's gonna be fucking terrible.
Yeah, I can't think of any, but I know that there was something recently that I watched and I was like, I'm so gutted because I was so looking forward to it and it was so bad. Can't think what it was though, so moving on.
Never mind, we'll just end the podcast again here then. Any kind of like franchise films, I was thinking.
Yeah.
Phantom Menace when they redid Star Wars for the first time.
Yeah, that was.
I thought Rogue One was pretty anticlimactic.
Rogue One. Yeah.
It didn't feel like it was alright. I enjoyed it, but it's not as good as the trailers.
No.
Lego Batman, because I love the Lego movie.
Yeah, Lego Batman.
Even though everyone seems to love it, we walked out because we found it really boring.
It was really boring.
Yeah.
All the jokes are in the trailer again as well.
Yeah. any film that just is a new one to the franchise other than Blade Runner pretty much has been pretty anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Alright. Chop, 10.
Powers you would like to have.
Nice. That's where you're going to carry on the singing there.
Yeah.
Still that. Batman's voice.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I like
Where is she?
Oh, I'm glad I was looking at you that time, not like the time you did Pennywise.
You've got a little fight in you.
I like that. Really.
You're going to love me.
Oh my god, that's so good. I talked over it. That was so good. You should be an impression.
Just the jokes voice, shouldn't I?
That's so good.
Thank you.
We've got it on record as well.
We've got it on record.
God, how old
some
am
companies. We've got it on, darling. We've got it on the record.
We've got it on the VHS. Darling, we've got it on recording. Daredevil's skills.
Daredevil's voice is what?
It's not a power really, but it's heightened senses. But I don't want to be.
You just want to be good at fighting.
Yeah, but I don't want to be blind.
I want his powers, which sort of solely rely on the fact he's blind. But I don't want to be blind. I want to be able to fly with a wingsuit, but I don't want the wingsuit.
No, I
Not
just
how it
don't
works.
want to be blind. I'd rather have to like.
So Spidey senses then, surely, because Spider-Man can do the same.
No.
Why?
I don't want
What's
to
the
say
difference?
it's his name. Well, because I'll blindfold myself, and then people will think, "Oh, she can't do anything because she's blindfolded."
Just close your eyes.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, that. But that's what I would like.
To close your eyes and
be a really good fighter. I could just be a really good fighter. I could just
Clearly you
train.
have not many ideas for this one.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to be blind for a power.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Not blind.
Xavier's telekinesis. I think it's the obvious one.
It's
I've like mixed up stupid shit and alright stuff.
Yeah.
Because just again with like the Inception machine, just to fuck with people.
Yeah.
I don't even want to do any good for the world really, and fuck everyone else. I just want to be able to I want to pretend like I want to just walk around the streets like a city.
Yeah.
I want to walk on the streets and be like, let's set up for conversations until I hear weird thoughts in people's head and just be like, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
In their head.
Or just like if they answer themselves, they ask themselves a question in their head, just walk past and like whisper the answer.
Yeah.
Just be like, what should I have for dinner? And you're just like, pizza. That'd be awesome.
Again, we could do better, so much better stuff than people wondering what they want for dinner and we can tell them what to have. Real use of these powers. You know what the next one is as well that I put?
What?
The ability, you know the Lego movie, how they can build Lego really well?
Yeah.
To have that power, so when we go to IKEA and get furniture, we can build it in a few seconds. So you can do like... It looks really fun as well.
That'd be awesome though.
I had that under...
but these are things that will really help us. Yeah.
Genius. Aww. You can build stuff. Not actually. What I thought about? I thought about IKEA furniture, not the fact that they can build shit out of anything.
Yeah.
Just smash a house and build a mansion.
Yeah.
Fucking honestly, we're wasting shit here.
I know.
You got any more?
My other one was, you know, Hancock.
Yeah.
That alcoholic man who's also got powers. I was thinking I would like his strength.
But without being an alcoholic.
But look, yeah.
You've just picked Superman power.
I know. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But I thought it sounds cooler if I say Hancock.
Sounds a bit more independent.
Yeah.
So super strength.
Yeah, I'd love to be. I know it's like a really obvious one, but I'd love to be really strong.
You are really strong. Now put yourself down.
I'm quite strong.
You're a woman. You're strong. Times have changed.
That's true. Oh, come on, man. I hate asking people to help me lift stuff at work. I'd rather put my back out doing it.
Do you remember that time when I found you under a fridge?
I can do it! Let me help you up. No!
My last one is Wonder Woman's ability to slow down time and to have a theme playing.
That one. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
It's not actually her ability, but it seems to be in the film, doesn't it?
It does.
Every kick. Slow mo.
That'd be
it's easier
really
to
good.
shoot.
I can't think of any other powers I really like to
they're
have.
already boring to say. It's like, I want this power, I want this power.
I want to be a superhero. I want to be invisible.
Why is there a normal thing? I want to be a superhero.
Because
Wolverine's fucking claws from my fucking kitchen.
I don't know why our eyes roll back in our heads when we do that voice.
Fucking Wolverine claws, fucking grab me fucking veggies for the fucking roast.
Do you know what would be really annoying? It'd be really annoying if you had Wolverine's claws.
What?
Trying to hang baubles on your Christmas tree. You could chop all the branches off as you're doing it.
Again, we're wasting these. One time a year we can use his powers. Christmas.
No, it would be worth. No, I wouldn't want them.
It would be worth it for that.
I wouldn't want them then.
Oh.
I'm saying every time you tried to hang up a bauble, you'd chop the branch above it off, wouldn't you? That'd be awful. You'd have no tree left.
I want to be fucking Magneto so I can get my fucking kitchen knife off the fucking shelf. Without fucking having to reach it.
Can be patched off the fucking drawer. That'd be really good as well, because if it was metal and it was hot, you wouldn't have to touch it. You wouldn't burn yourself. Just do it with your mind.
Again.
Yeah, but these are things that are going to help us in our lives.
Fucking hot. Fucking levitate.
Yeah, so.
Alright. Top 10.
Film world you would like to live in.
Oh, so worried you're going to say a different one. Alright, go for it.
I couldn't really think of much for this.
We've said that for everyone. Why did we do this week?
Harry Potter. Because it was one of the worlds that I think, like... No,
they all
not.
get murdered by the end.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I was thinking. It is dangerous, so I don't think a lot of people would actually want to live in it.
And if I'm honest with you, it's the normal world. It's just this.
Yeah, I know, that's it. But it's like it's this world, but there's more to it. Which
fucking officer.
I'll kill you. I will kill you.
Right.
Don't be fucking scared. Me around fucking crashes. Yeah. Go on then.
What?
If you're so special and unique, what's the world you would like to live in?
Truman Show.
You want to live in the Truman Show?
But you know why?
Idiot.
No,
I don't know why.
But if you knew about it.
Yeah. Oh, if you
think
knew
when he
about
starts to play with it, imagine doing that on a daily basis.
Yeah, if you knew about it, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, you could just everything's just everything over it is just emotionally toying with people.
I know. What's wrong
I like
with
to have
it?
these powers so I can trick them, and I'd like to have this machine so I could trick them and
sneak up on
sneak
people.
And
I want to be able to tell people what to have for dinner and not to chop off my Christmas tree branches or burn myself with a pan. If you're wondering what those noises were,
wasn't one of us collapsing.
Leah's dead.
You want some more?
Yeah.
Westworld. Until it all goes to shit again.
What?
Because it's not just Westworld.
Oh, right.
It all goes to shit.
Yeah.
Spoilers, if you know what I mean. Yeah, before it goes to shit. But not just Westworld, all the different worlds you have, but it's like the whole thing where it's like a...
Yeah, you can't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they do die, but yeah. And the last one, the Pixar universe.
That's a good one.
Because it all ends happy all the time.
I thought about Wreck-It Ralph.
Wouldn't take my parents there, sorry, just because they wouldn't come out alive
Why?
into Pixar world.
Why
Because
not?
the parents always die.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But if I went by myself to Pixar universe, happy
That's
endings all round.
I said Enchanted just because it means that there's a real cartoon world and a real world, and you can go between the two.
Very nice.
I would love that.
I would like to be animated.
Yeah, that was my favourite choice. Because you could be human half the time and then animated half the time, which would be awesome.
Yeah. I was going to say that, like, there was a whole line of sci-fi universes like Blade Runner, but that's a shithole. Star Wars, don't know what they fucking do in that universe half the time.
No, they're just like...
All of them just kind of
they're just
terrible.
They're so sandy.
Any utopia is a dystopia by the end.
Top 10
best non-Shyamalan twists. Guess what? Didn't have many for this.
Oh, I have two.
Alright. Well, all I said for this was pretty much most of Nolan's films.
Yeah.
Some sort of, because this is what bugs me with twists.
Yeah.
I think people use this word too loosely.
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 You mean loosely?
Loosely. I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use it way too loosely.
Oh, I got really close to the mic then. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. A twist doesn't mean, like, to me, a twist is when it, like, flips the narrative on its head.
Yeah.
Not goes, oh, we've just found this out.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're not.
That's not mine.
It's all reveals.
Well, one of
That's a
mine
reveal to me, though.
Yeah.
Like, stuff's like, oh, this is a twist. When I was looking at stuff, I was like, I mean, when we were
I
doing
think
research
they're
in
both
my mind,
twists.
I was thinking,
Yeah.
okay, well, we'll have to lose it loosely.
I think we'll have to lose it
God
loosely. Your home did.
Okay.
Mine was like I didn't see that coming. One.
Yeah.
And one is the other thing that you said.
A reveal.
Yeah. So
Go
the
for
first one was one that we watched recently, Spider-Man. When spoilers, but you went to when he went.
Well, the bit when he went spoilers. So quick.
The bit when he went to pick up his date and her dad was.
On the toilet.
Her dad was pooping.
Having a massive shit.
No, her dad
no,
was.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I can't remember his name.
So
It's all
basically,
with
the
me.
twist in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
What's his dad?
Saying it.
What's his name? I mean,
Keith.
what's his dad? What is his name?
Papa. I did not think you'd find that funny.
Papa. No. His name when he's flying about. I don't
Papa
even
Fly?
get it. Papa Fly.
Vulture.
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 I can think of his Vulcan. Papa Vulture. Bird
Yeah.
Papa.
Papa
Fly. What's his name in it? Papa. Oh God. Oh, what's your next one?
Oh wait. I'm done for it. I'm on to the next top 10.
Top. Oh wait.
Go to the next one. You got any more?
Yes.
Okay. Top 10.
No.
Oh, my ear
No,
popped.
I've got another one.
Oh, I just said you could move on. You said yeah.
You said if you got
All right.
another one.
Right,
should
go.
we move on?
What's your last one?
Oh, the others.
Ow.
The film, The Others. When it turns out, when they think there's ghosts in their house,
It turns out.
they're the ghost the whole time. She's been dead for 10 years. Yeah, that one. That's a good twist.
Yeah.
No one saw that coming, not even you. That was it.
I did
Right.
actually. So, alright, you ready?
Now I'm ready.
Top 10.
That was terrifying. Films that should have been made. I don't understand this question.
It's not a question. It's probably why you don't understand it.
Films that, like, if they were made in the 80s, they'd be worse or better. I don't know. I'm
Films
very
that should have
confused.
been made in the 80s. So
So
films
they
that
would've
were
been better.
made after the 80s, that would have been better if they were in the 80s. Either because they would have been cheesier, like if you'd made them cheesier, they would have been
Okay,
funnier, or
okay.
if like
Alright.
they'd be funny because they'd be camper if they came
Okay.
out in the 80s.
Okay, I got one.
Yeah?
Lord of the Rings, because it would have been shit. It would have just been like really bad prosthetics and like people on stilts, and because they kind of mastered how
And a
they
musical.
made the it is a musical.
It is?
There is a Lord of the Rings musical. Yeah,
Oh.
someone died. Oh no, someone got their leg like chopped off in it by accident. I mean, it was really bad. But anyway, sorry for that person. But yeah, they what? Yeah, they would have really bad prosthetics, and there would have been like really
Get your
bad people on
memory.
stilts, and then it would have
bloody
been I just threw my notebook, and then it nearly hit my teacup, so I bashed it away and it went further.
If only I had Magneto's powers now.
Oh, there's metal in this notebook. There's metal in this notebook. Ooh. Yeah, bad prosthetics, people on stilts, and I feel like the sets would have been like really trash and like just like the same set, just slightly changed and used over and over again. So when they had the budget, and it would have been that really bad thing where you can tell when they're filming outside and when they're not filming outside. And it would have gone forever.
Do you have many for this? Because I have that.
I've got another one, yeah.
Top 10, we can't even reach 3.
Oh no, it's terrible. Have you got one?
I've got 3.
Mine. Oh, go on then.
No, great. Just Transformers. I love to watch people run around in cardboard boxes, like cereal boxes painted.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And how campy it should be campy. It'd be hilarious. I mean, I know there is old Transformers like cartoons, but like a live action one.
Yeah.
God, that looked fucking terrible.
So bad.
It's hilarious. The explosions would just be like those, like, you know, like the kind of things, like the images you can get online, like the already pre-animated explosions.
Yeah.
Like stuff.
Would it look a bit like early Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Effects.
Like pre-animated flames.
Would have been so
just
good.
put on top of the.
Like just layered on top. Yeah.
On top of the visuals. That'd be hilarious. 50 Shades of Grey. Will.
Yeah. That'd be so bad.
Jazz it up.
Yeah, that would have been shocking. Except they wouldn't allow like most of it in 80s films.
Might be more interesting, wouldn't it?
So just like it'd just be cutaways all the time.
Allow most of it. They'd allow more. I'd have thought they'd allow loads more.
No, I think we've got a lot. Like I think we've got a lot looser on what we.
Well.
Allow.
Then I wish it was in the 80s so it could get banned and fuck off then.
Yeah.
How about that?
That'd be great.
And the last one was Avatar, because they're going to be fucking hilarious to see what it looked like in the 80s. And then everyone realised, when you strip away the CGI, and the whole thing of it being 3D, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah. My other one was Interstellar. How would you have done that in the 80s?
They did. 2001 Space Odyssey. When was 2001 Space Odyssey?
I don't know. 2001.
God knows when that was. I don't even know if it was.
No, I just think it would have been really funny and ruin the film. I don't really know why I put Interstellar. Let's move on because that was shocking.
You just want to ruin
scrub that out.
Tap.
Times Disney has broken my heart. Our hearts.
Those, I love that those bits are meant to not like be some of the same as the top 10s are meant to be these crazy things, and you're just meant to say it normally.
Oh. Times Disney has broken our hearts.
Doesn't matter now.
That was so funny. As I said it, you like looked at me and like mouthed it as I said it.
Don't fuck this up for me.
Come on, you got like 5 words. Shall I go first?
Yeah, go.
Because this is obvious. Lion King.
I didn't put Lion King.
Oh.
Because I thought it was too obvious.
When we went to see this at the cinema, me and my sister were little, and I remember it was like this really big thing. My mum was like, "We're going to see the Lion King," and then it ended up with like me and my sister like sobbing into my mum's shoulder while she held us and sobbed herself, and she was like, "This was a terrible idea." Great film, devastating.
Up.
Up. Oh no.
Start of Up.
Oh flipping heck, yeah. Cry my eyes out in the cinema again. Yeah.
Alright, your turn.
Fox and the
Hound.
Hound.
Some Disney tennis, yeah.
Yeah.
Fox and
the Hound. And they can't be friends because one's meant to kill the other one.
Oh shit!
Oh.
1 point you. Big Hero 6.
Yeah, I've got that.
I'm gonna say mine before you say yours because we've got different points. I say the Baymax bit.
Oh, where his hand comes off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh fuck. Oh.
Yeah.
It's like the cat from Puss in Boots. I was like, oh.
Oh. Oh, I don't know, just the whole that his brother dies.
Well, he's like, Tadashi
is here.
It's dark, that bit.
I know.
It's like that. It's
like,
really dark.
Turn it into a horror. Tadashi is here. Yeah.
I'm going to smother you.
Jesus.
Turn it down. Your turn.
Bambi.
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 That's always how I pronounce that word.
I thought it was 2 words.
Bambi. Wally, you muppet.
Bambi when
why are you leaning down to the mic so above you?
Thumper. I was just leaning forward because I felt like I was gonna cough. When his mother gets shot up by that drive-by.
What did you say by the drive-by?
Yeah. They'll go past.
Yo, motherfucker!
Yeah, and they're like, "Hey, little dear, bang bang," and then he's dead. That's the most depressing film. Yeah.
They pitched that. They pitched the film like that.
It's a lovable deer and his mother. The deer gets shot up by a drive-by in the forest. Yeah.
They take her seeds.
Yeah, a seed.
Deers don't collect seeds. It sounded right.
She's not a nut. A nut. Anyway.
Next one. Oh, nice. Didn't sound. What? It doesn't make that singer.
Oh. Can't do it. Hang on.
Just nice.
Thanks.
Right.
That sounds like when you select something on the Xbox. Oh no! Wait.
Anyway.
Do you know what I
mean? Inside Out. Several moments.
Yeah.
Pretty heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Bing bong, bing bong.
Oh.
When he gets
bing bong. Yeah, that was. I genuinely have cried at all of these as well. Tarzan.
Oh, I haven't finished yet, love.
I know. I was just commenting
Inside
on
Out.
Bing Bong Tarzan.
The other bit in Inside Out.
Yeah.
When I've forgotten the kid's name.
The main kid.
Before she gets shot up by that drive-by in Inside Out.
Do you mean the main girl? The main girl is called Lilibeth. I can't remember her name.
Lilibeth. I forgot her name. Anyway, when she's crying in front of her parents, she gets home after anyway. She's just like.
Yeah.
I can't remember if she says either.
I know what crying
it was
is.
Memorable, but yeah. Yeah.
But her name is Riley.
That's the one.
Riley.
No, it's not. It's Lilibeth.
Lilibeth.
Oh.
We're watching too much Crown. The Crown.
Scary. My name's Gary.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Tarzan.
Ooh. Yeah? What bit? I can't remember Tarzan.
The dad? I think it's Tarzan's but his monkey dad, his ape dad. He gets shot by hunters.
Drive-by.
Shot up.
Jungle drive-by.
Yeah. And it's really sad.
So in anything Disney, it's all Disney deaths. Last one.
Yeah.
It's quite a nice moment, but it's also heartbreaking. The end of Monsters Inc. Where it's always like, oh. Such a great end to that film.
That's not heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking.
It's heartbreaking.
Oh, yeah.
In a nice way.
When she has to go, that made me cry.
Yeah. Last one.
Yeah.
Have we got any more?
No.
No. Han Solo's death.
Oh.
Spoilers. You're 2 years behind me.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh God. Yeah.
That's technically Disney. That's brutal. Knocked me back in my seat.
Yeah, I know. That was there. You were like.
Some pits.
Oh God.
We were so high in the IMAX, I was tempted to jump from the seats.
I know. I was like, no, Leo, no.
Really? Wait, you say top 10. I've said the last 3.
I was trying to make a cool sound effect. It didn't happen.
You've just blowing air.
Top 10. All right. Top 10.
Best deaths.
Oh, rubbish.
Yeah, right.
Best deaths.
Fly, you fools. It's Gandalf. That one.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I've got a really good one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to save it till last, actually. Braveheart. You haven't seen Braveheart? It's coming clear to me that you have not seen a lot of films.
I have, but a very long time ago.
You said you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I thought it'd be cool to say I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen Braveheart. That death.
Because I changed. What was that voice?
I'm not going to say whose death then.
Alright. Well, I know someone dies now.
Yeah, of course someone dies. It's about a war. I'm not going to say then.
Alright.
But anyone that's seen Braveheart knows exactly what.
If we're not saying certain ones,
yeah.
A particular death in Serenity, the follow-up film to Firefly.
No, I've seen that. You can say that.
Yeah, no, but they might not have.
Nod at the mic.
Yeah.
The mic people. The tiny mic people that live in the mic. No, but we've said a lot of spoilers. I don't want to ruin it for you, so just say it.
Well, we both know what it is. They'll know what it is if they've seen it.
Yeah.
A certain impaling death in Serenity is what I'm going to say.
Can I say it?
No.
Aww.
Why do you want to say it? Do you get off at spoiling stuff for people?
We said so many spoilers!
Let me fucking say it!
Come on, says you.
Let me ruin their fucking sight.
Every time. Oh, I want to go back so I can mess with people. I want to do this just so I can fuck them up. I want to do a drive-by jungle shooting. That's what you said.
Sounds like a drive-by jungle shooting. All right.
My next one.
You got any more?
Yes.
I had more still. For you. I thought you meant the next one. All right, go for it. Slash them out.
I'm not sure I feel about that. An obvious one, but Kingsman 2. When the robo dog was in the gold.
Yeah, we all know. We've said about the podcast before.
Merlin.
Stop bringing it up.
I can't. I watched it again yesterday at work, and it's just so awful. It's the nod. It's the teary nod that he does. That Eggsy does. Oh God, kills me.
Last one.
Yeah. Have you got more?
Yeah.
How many?
2.
We'll say one.
All right.
I've got one more.
We'll say one.
God damn it.
In Kong, when that guy gets whipped by that in the new Kong Skull Island.
Yeah.
Kong Skull Island. That's it.
Oh, that was that's
when
rubbish.
the guy's like, "Go, I'll save you."
Yeah.
Grenade stand.
Yeah.
I'll take this, but it just gets hit by the tail of that skeleton
That was amazing.
thing. What are they called? Skull crushers?
Yeah.
One of the skull crushers just gets whipped.
Whips him.
It's the best death ever. It's just a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
It's mugged off. Your last one?
Children of Men.
Death in Children of Men.
Yeah.
Don't you remember it?
He dies at the end.
Spoilers. I'm checking.
So that,
I don't.
So that
Don't even remember the ending somehow, even though we
Good
watched
Lord.
that again not too long ago.
About 3 days ago. No, not really.
My last one.
Yeah.
Logan. Yeah, go
Damn it.
alright.
Can't believe I didn't think of that.
Such a good
Children of Men was a really good death as well, and you just don't
topped
even
it.
care about
Alright. See you later, folks. Have a nice evening.
it. Have a good life.
Have a good night.
Logan, yeah.
Alright.
Cracking.
Wop, 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 wop. Top 10.
Oh, Nose. Worst and best.
Worst to best.
Worst and best.
Oh, worst and best.
Worst and
notes.
best times people are like, no.
Thought of two off out of my head, so I'm gonna
good for you.
save those for ammunition. Have you got ones that are like?
I've got 3, and one of them.
Are they ones that are like well known? Nose.
One of them is very well known. One is not so well known, and one is maybe well known and is the best one.
Okay.
I'll just say it first. Darth Vader.
Yeah.
We sound like a herd of elephants.
Like a cow. Me, not you. Yeah.
It's good.
Doesn't even go over your face.
I know.
Next one.
Next one. How many do you have?
2.
You haven't seen Pet Sematary, have you?
No.
He does it throughout the film, and it's hilarious.
Who does?
The main guy. I can't remember his name.
Alright.
But he just goes like, no! Like,
why?
I can't remember.
What's
I think
upsetting him
one
so
of
much?
one of them, I think, is like his family have died. I can't remember it. I watched it at university, but I just remember throughout him going, no! And being like, this is hilarious.
One of mine?
Yeah.
Get out.
Fine.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, don't.
No.
Don't. I don't like it when you do it. Your eye goes all weird. It scares me.
It's just me in general. I have a weird eye,
I
alright?
really do.
No.
Pennywise. Yeah. Oh god, it did it a bit then.
Hello,
Oh,
Georgie.
stop it.
Alright,
Yeah,
the last one.
That's a really good no. Have you got one more?
Yeah.
Stop going last. Try and outdo me all the day. Go on, you do your last one first.
Alright.
Go on then.
No! Do you know what that
Oh,
was?
you've nailed that. That's
What
that's
is
the
it?
best one. Yeah.
Please, just say what it is. in case-
Caesar.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just say it.
No! I can't do it.
No!
It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought that. I didn't even know. I was like, oh, I forgot about that. Your last one?
Damn it. That's so good.
Oh, what's that? I've gone before.
This is good too. Shut up. This is a very good one.
Yeah.
7.
When he asked if he wanted some coffee at the start of the film, and he's
And he
like,
goes, nah,
no, I'm alright.
it's the best one. No. No, when he, well, it's all that. It's the what's in the box scene where he's like, no! That's so good. Oh, God, he's so good in that scene. If anyone ever says Brad Pitt's a bad actor, direct them towards that scene, and then they'll eat themselves whole.
I'm just letting you keep going now when I'm watching this. What are you talking about? Yeah, top 10.
Oh, soundtrack scores.
You forgot our whole sentence and you just said 2 words.
Yeah, soundtrack.
Top 10 greatest soundtracks and scores.
Yeah.
You said soundtrack and scores. We're not scoring soundtracks.
Scores and soundtracks.
Confusion.
Yeah.
Ooh. You want
Go
to go
on.
first? Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
I'll go the most obvious first.
Yeah.
Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah.
I said 2049 again.
2049.
Blade Runner 2049.
2049. Yeah.
2049 and Baby Driver.
Yes.
Obvious ones.
Obvious. Oh, mine are kind of
From
obvious.
the last year. You wanna throw some of yours?
Oh, I want to demonstrate.
I reckon I've got that.
That's right. Do 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 Do.
We should try and make the noise, like a bit of a noise for each one of these.
Okay.
Alright, Blade Runner.
What?
I'll say mine and you have to make a noise
Oh.
for it.
Oh, no, make your own noise. Make your own noise.
Nah, we've done this already in the podcast.
All right.
Noises you go.
Arrival. No, not Arrival. I did. That is on there. That is on there. No. Yeah, Arrival. But not what? The Johanna Hansberg. What's his name?
Johannsberg.
That's it. That's basically what I said. But yeah, the violin bit, not him. The violin bit, which is not on the soundtrack, which is despicable.
Yeah. Like that, kind of, isn't it?
That's great. Well done.
Less obvious, X-Men First Class has a brilliant soundtrack.
It does, yeah.
I can't make you, so I'm gonna stop.
Nah.
And Amazing Spider-Man 2, I love the soundtrack of that as well.
Yeah,
it's got a really nice upbeat kind of daytime city soundtrack.
Yeah.
And my last one.
Yeah.
Reverse Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful soundtrack.
It's
very underrated.
Stunning. Interstellar.
Yep.
Sicario.
So anything Johannsberg or Hans Zimmer has done.
Yeah. Swiss Army Man.
Good point. Didn't even think of that. Drive I thought of. And Swiss Army I didn't even think of because I'm an idiot.
Swiss Army Man. Captain Fantastic is very beautiful too. If not a little bit depressing.
Yes. That's just the name of the songs on the soundtrack.
Baby Driver is a good one too.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to do the next noise?
Chop.
Things you'd like to say to characters if you got the chance to meet them.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we've got 10 for any of these? Do you reckon we've hit 10 and not really?
I've definitely got 10 for my favourite films of all time.
Well, that's your problem.
And underrated, I've got a lot too. I've got 9 for underrated.
Yeah. All right.
Oh wait, weren't we gonna team this with top 10? Dumbest decisions. Yeah. Let's do that then.
I knew it was nice.
Let's go through and say what the decision is and what we would say to them.
All right. Well, first one for Jaws.
Yeah.
Maybe get out of the water and shut the beach, you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
That's what I'd probably say to them.
Yeah. Oh, this is the best one, so I'm going to save it to last. Wolf Creek. There's the bit where he gets a gun. Have you seen Wolf Creek?
No.
Oh.
I haven't seen much of what you said this week.
I know. God. They all get captured and basically they have the chance to get away from this guy that's like keeping them and torturing them. And he shoots him, I think in the neck or something. He doesn't like kill him. And then he hits him with the gun and then drops the gun by the guy's side. And then they try and get away. And then the guy's like, oh, cool gun. And then he recaptures them. But it's just the dumbest thing ever. So I'd probably say, shoot him in the head, you big moron. Not the neck.
Most things.
Don't drop the gun next to him.
Like John Wick 2, I'd say to John Wick, I'd be like, alright mate, you're doing a great job killing these people, but maybe kill the main characters as well. Don't just leave them like, maybe shoot, double tap those fuckers as well. But
he never leaves a gun by people, really. It's more that he leaves the gun next to him. And then they're like, come on then. Yeah. Let's go. Let's get out then.
Yeah. Sorry to say about Jurassic World. Just stop breeding fucking dinosaurs and shut the park.
Stop doing that. Probably.
Those decisions, these were the ones that I've moulded from Dumb's decisions. Rogue One.
Yeah.
When they get off in Sogor, it's like, I've been in I'm not trying to do his voice. I've been alive too long.
Oh, yeah.
Go, leave the rebellion.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just get on the shit, mate. I know you're slow, but you can come with us. You don't need, I mean, the impending death's quite far away.
Yeah.
Just
that was a big Uncle Benji moment. Come with me.
Yeah.
There's no time.
Uncle Benji.
There's a lot of time. We can definitely get 2 of us on a horse.
Yeah. So, no. Anyone who's just like, I'll do this.
Yeah.
Dude,
that leads me on to I Am Legend. Yeah. When he blows himself up, but could have fit in the thing with them and doesn't fit in the thing with them. He's like, no, you go. I'll blow myself up. When he
keep them slow him down, but it doesn't really slow him down.
No, but he could have like just chuck the thing that exploded.
Well, just drop it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they weren't gone for very long.
No, it's like a few steps away. Yeah. It's done.
Did they just hide or they climb out the house that way? They just hid, didn't they?
What, in I'm Legend? Yeah. They get in like a...
But is it a way out or is it just to hide?
I think they just
they just hid.
Yeah, but they get in a thing and like shut the door, so he could have got in as well.
But I don't know what...
And then they would have all died.
That's what I meant.
And then they could have all come back out.
Yeah. Yeah. Very true.
Very silly.
Oh yeah. Here's some other things I'd like to say to characters. I'll go into Dark Knight.
Yeah.
When all the cops are going into the tunnels.
Yeah.
I'll be like, guys.
With a few.
Oh, sorry, Dark Knight Rises, but guys, maybe because you're all the cops. Maybe about, I don't know how many there are of you. There's 300, maybe about 100 out.
Yeah.
Because if he is down there, guys, you've probably got him about 200. You don't need all of you. You could probably just spare like at least 10. Bring them back out.
Maybe halve it.
Just in case anything went wrong.
It's in case there's any other crime. Maybe not every single one of you
should go down there.
Yeah.
I'd say that.
Yeah, that is so stupid. Yeah, you're right. Good one.
End it there then, shall we?
So, in Cloverfield, the last helicopter that's leaving leaving New York, and it flies directly into the path. The monster is bashes it out of the sky. Yeah. When it flies the other way, it's still out of the city.
It makes sense, wouldn't it?
In a path that
not at the monster, reach. Maybe.
Yeah, pretty silly.
Maybe they're trying to feed it a giant Snickers bar.
Here's a maybe. I'd say likely that's what they're trying to do. More than likely.
It has to be that.
It's definitely the reason. Yeah.
What I'd do, I'd go into Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
I'd piss Ben Affleck's Batman off.
Yeah.
I'd either piss him off, everything to me is just.
What is wrong with you? Why do you? It's like an inherent need to.
I just want to whisper Martha in Batman's ear.
Very weird. What?
I just want to whisper Martha in his ear.
Oh yeah.
But Martha.
Yeah.
It's my mum's name.
Yeah.
We'd be friends. I could be friends with him. Give me his gadgets. Just if I say that one name.
Yeah. Be like, Martha, what? Can I have half of your riches? Yeah, of course. Of course you can. Exactly. That's a good one. I hate Ben Affleck's flipping Batman. He's annoying me. He doesn't feel like Batman at all. And he looks stupid.
No. Don't really care.
Is that your last one?
No, I got one more.
Go on then.
Alright.
My last one's good.
Alright, my last one was just to go into Star Wars.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And before we get that weird thing, just be like, Luke, mate, that's your sister. Dude,
yeah.
That's your sister there. Don't make out of her.
Because it's gonna.
Or maybe I have to go tell Leia. Actually, I'll go tell Leia.
It's gonna be really weird.
Dude, that's your brother.
Yeah. Don't do this.
Don't
it's gonna be really upsetting.
Just fucking stop pissing.
Many generations to come.
Yeah.
That's a good one. My last one is in the original Saw film. Saw.
Just in case people are getting confused with the
there's Saw 3D.
The original Saw film, in case you got confused with Saw 2, Saw 3, Saw 4, Saw 5.
Or 6, or Saw 3D, or now Jigsaw. The first Saw film, when he can either saw off his foot or reach that phone, and then he takes his top off or something to use it as a thing to cut off a tourniquet to cut off his blood supply so that he can. He could have used that as a lasso. He could have he is almost touching the phone with his hand. He could have just got the saw and used that as an extra length to hook the phone, or he could have got the other guy to throw something at it to knock it towards him. It's so stupid. So I would have gone in and been like, wait, whoa.
We just kicked it to him.
Whoa, before you saw your foot off, do you want to use the saw you're about to saw your foot off with and just hook the phone?
But if you could do that, wouldn't it make more sense you just pass him the phone?
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying.
Why
you gotta ruin everything?
It's the film universe. It makes you fucking stupid.
Yeah. That's so silly. So that, I'll go in and be like, don't do that. Use that as a lasso. A phone lasso. A fasu. Stop letting me keep talking.
Top 10.
Oh, yeah. Overrated. Oh, yeah. Overrated and underrated. Overrated dishes in Nando's.
Moscow.
Why did I say Nando's? I hate Nando's. Anyway, overrated films.
Yep.
Go on.
Avatar again.
Yeah.
Obvious one.
La La Land. Even though I love La La Land, I feel like the hype surrounding it made it not as good.
Yeah,
it's not like.
But that's like every Oscar film, isn't it?
I know, but it was so big. It was so ridiculous. There's huge thing about.
Out of the ones there were, I think you're right. Out of Moonlight and all those, but we haven't watched Moonlight. But yeah, I know you mean it was the one that was. Yeah. Completely.
I feel like people went a bit nuts about that. I really like it, but it's not. Yeah, no.
You're gonna hate me for this, but I just thought of this one Spotlight. I think it's a bit overrated.
Oh my god! Shut your face. You're wrong. You're wrong.
No, it's great.
Spotlight's incredible.
It is, but It's good. It's good at it. I don't know how to say what I mean. It's great, but it
You're
is.
wrong.
Alright, I'll move on because I'm just gonna keep. You're gonna keep saying no for me.
Yeah.
Skyfall.
Yeah, I've put all Bond films. They're not good films.
Did you almost dribble then? Is that why you went?
A little bit.
Oh, Bond.
A little bit. Yeah. I was thinking about pizza. Pizza.
Yeah.
Someone just whispered in my ear. It's really weird.
Because it was shit. And it was Adele doing this song. Or should I call it scaffolding? Scaffold.
Yeah, the scaffold. I've never realised that before.
Fucking, yeah.
Did you just come up with that?
No.
Oh.
I don't know where I heard it, but it does sound like scaffold.
It does.
Probably somewhere on the internet. Shawshank Redemption. Great film, but again, it's not the best film in the world, and it is always on the list of the best films.
It's not the best film in the world, but I think it's amazing.
Well, you're wrong this time.
Maybe.
See, I took it. You hate me for this one too? Bridesmaids.
Oh, I love Bridesmaids.
Yeah, everyone seems to love Bridesmaids, but it's not an amazing film. You always see it. Like, whenever I see something about best comedies or best film, it's always Bridesmaids, and I thought it was terrible when I remember watching it. I need to watch it again, but I thought it was nothing above average.
I really like Bridesmaids.
Well, I'm going to throw my phone at you now then.
And I think it was like, I think it's good because it was good balance of like, maybe, I know people will say that I'm wrong, but I think it was a good balance between like, it's quite like feminine and it sort of plays up to that kind of like rom-com thing, but it's also like, I think the women were genuinely funny in it, but weren't trying to be, do you know what I mean?
Like Ghostbusters.
Yes.
They weren't trying to be like
yeah, they weren't trying to be like girl power. We're being so funny. They just were. They were very funny because I think they were true to.
Maybe
it
just wasn't my kind of humour.
Yeah, I think that's No, I agree, and I completely get that.
No one made a fart joke.
Yeah. Yay, farts. Poo. Actually, no. There's loads of poo jokes in there. I'm surprised you don't like it. They all poop themselves at one point. She poops in the road in a wedding dress.
It's disgusting.
So good. I have also got Jurassic World.
Yeah, I agree.
And Despicable Me.
I was going to put that and I thought you'd be like, no.
Because children have got...
That's
No,
just
not
marketing,
Despicable
isn't it?
Me.
Minions.
I don't mean Despicable Me. I mean Minions, yeah.
Is the film overrated though?
I love
I
Despicable
never hear
Me,
about the
the
film
first
being...
one.
But I never hear that the film's good. I just know it's a marketing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's completely overrated. Like, every child wants to see it. Obviously, it appeals to children. But I just mean it's a bad film. Like, it's a bad... I feel like... It's not just the film. It's the whole concept.
No one doesn't... No one probably disagrees with you there.
No, what I'm saying is the whole concept of Minions. People think they're so funny, but they're not. They're not.
Kids think they're funny.
It's nothing new. No, a lot of adults. A lot of adults think they're funny. Like I could name a few, which I won't.
That tails pretty nicely onto what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Frozen. It is overrated.
Yeah.
There is a hell of a lot. Every other Disney film is better than that.
It's yeah.
I think it's a marketing thing, but it isn't
Tangled.
that great. It really
I
isn't
prefer
that great.
Tangled to Frozen.
Yeah, I think I heard that quite a lot in the last year.
Yeah, from me. Do you know what? I really prefer Tangled to Frozen. Do you know what as well? Frozen is not as good as Tangled. Yeah. Still from me.
I think it is entirely overrated, and yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Let it go, Leo. Let it go. Oh, I made a Frozen joke. Underrated films.
I haven't said top.
I know. I know.
Tried to play that off.
Underrated films.
Top 10.
I get really confused.
Ready?
Okay.
Top 10.
Underrated films.
Alright, you want to go first?
The Invitation.
It's underrated. See, have you gone underrated in the sense that they're not being noticed? What are you doing like a turtle impression for?
The
Invitation. When you speak, not just go quiet and make a turtle impression.
I wish I'd taken that off my list because when I just looked at really good horrors, like lists for top horrors, it's on there. So I'm going to take that off.
Is your underrated list like indie films that aren't?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do
There's
mine
a couple
then.
on there, but no.
Alright, Walter Mitty.
Yeah.
Because
that's so
people don't like that film.
I know.
And it got really shitty reviews, but I think it's great. Even just for the cinematography alone.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous
so
and it's quite a nice little thing. I don't understand why there's some bits and I'm like, I don't like the fight scene in it where he's imagining like fighting on the street. I think that's a bit much. There's a few bits I'm like, but I like it.
No, I like it too. Some of these are unknown, but not unknown, but like not well known. For example, Love and Mercy, which is the Brian Wilson.
I may not always
yes,
love you.
Biopic. But I think that is pretty. I think people know about that film, but I think I don't think it's got a lot of people watching it because I think people.
It's really highly rated
don't
though.
Care about it that much, huh?
I think it's a good rating.
On Netflix, I think it was on 2.5 stars, but I don't trust anyone on Netflix because they're idiots.
Yeah.
But yeah, Paul Dano and John Cusack are flipping brilliant, and that's as is Elizabeth Banks. But I would Banks. But you never hear when you hear about those three. You never hear about Love and Mercy, do you? And they're all really big actors.
Not really, no.
You should. Good.
All right. Hellboy 2: Golden Army. It's quite good for superhero films.
Yes, I haven't seen it.
It's lovely.
I can tell you the design of the the Angel of Death.
It's quite a complex name to remember, isn't it? Angel of Death.
Yeah. The Woodsman, which I think, right, so this isn't very highly
I don't really watch it. I've never seen it. It's
Kevin Bacon, but I have a feeling that a lot of the reason that people don't talk about this film is because he's a convicted paedophile in it. And it doesn't show him in a
I'm leaving.
Get back here now.
Too far.
It doesn't show him in a positive light, but it goes into what life is like for him, and I think people are like, I don't care what life is like for you, but it is a very brave role to take, and it's a good film.
All right. Any more?
Yeah, I got loads more.
Oh, actually, yeah. I haven't. Go for it.
Oh, Creep, which again is maybe not very well known, but brilliant. Not Creep, the one where she's on the underground.
No, you're talking about Mark Duplass Creep.
Yeah, but again on Netflix,
underrated.
1 star or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've taken the word underrated quite differently there.
Oh.
I meant underrated as in people think it's shit.
Yeah.
But it's not shit.
Yeah, but it's got 1 star on Netflix.
Yeah, but Netflix reviews don't mean jack shit.
Well, they do to a lot of people. That's why they're on there. Blade Runner 2049. Yeah. Underrated because no one's watching it. Go and watch it. It's flipping brilliant. I was talking to some customers about it yesterday and they were like, I don't want it. It's really long. I was like, sod off then. You don't deserve it.
The films I don't watch it. Then go away and eat a poo.
They were trying to tell me that they were film fanatics and then they were like, no, I'm not watching that. It's too long. I was like, okay, this conversation is over.
I've talked to my film fanatics that love shit.
Yeah. Kubo.
Yeah.
Totally underrated.
Yeah, you that. You looked up at our film shelf, didn't you, for this?
Huh?
You looked up at our film
No, I didn't. It Comes at Night. People thought it was rubbish, boring, and nothing happened.
Yeah. God,
similar to Blade Runner.
I didn't think of any of these.
But was really, really good. Arthur Christmas.
Yeah, that is.
I think that did okay here, but now it's kind of like people have just totally forgotten it, and I feel like it should be like a Christmas classic because it's so well written and there's so many little bits. Christmas is gone. Yeah.
And I thought, I'm surprised this doesn't have more notice.
Yeah.
Because
I think it did really well here when it came out, but I think it kind of tanked in the States and everywhere else. But here it did alright, but now, yeah, like I say, it's kind of been forgotten, and I feel like it should be one that is a well loved.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so the detail in it is really good, and the animation's amazing. And James McAvoy voices him, which is always going to be good because he's amazing. Yeah. I think that was it.
Last one.
That was it. Yeah, gone.
No, I meant last category.
Oh, our favourite ever films of all time.
Again, you've skipped the top 10.
Oh, sorry.
Tian.
Films. Top 10 films of all time.
You still haven't got it, have you?
No.
Because you still. I said that. You said that bit normal, and you've made that. So people can't hear what you say.
Anyway, it's the top 10 of our favourite films of all time.
Our favourite films.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to just do yours and then I'll do mine, or I'll do mine then you do yours?
Alright, I'll do mine first then.
Okay, go on then.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yeah, I've got
that. Should I do them like a countdown sheet? Right, pretend I didn't say that.
Okay.
Are
you doing them in order?
I'll try. Not in any particular
order. Let's take turns.
Oh, right. Okay, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Your turn.
Oh, we're not going to talk about them?
We don't have time.
Oh. Yeah, that's on my list too, so yeah, same.
Alright, Signs.
It's not on there. Yeah.
Don't care.
Prisoners.
Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah. But
Arrival.
Mine was not. That's not on there, so I cheated. Kingsman.
Princess Mononoke.
Oh, good one. Yeah.
It did not sound like you. Yeah.
Yeah, bruv, yeah. Truman Show.
That's on mine.
Oh. Still say another one. Oh, how many have you got left?
I've got 2.
Oh, I've got loads left. Go on.
Fucking hell. Well, surely you should go if you've got loads
Interstellar.
left. Didn't put that on there, but yeah.
Room.
No.
No.
It's too depressing to be in my top 10.
Monsters Inc. I've got more than 10, I told you that.
Yeah, I know. But
How to Train Your Dragon.
Thank God we did top 10 then.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Not the first.
1 and 2.
2, yes, is one of my last ones. I have 1 left.
Go on, you can say it.
No,
Oh, okay.
You've got loads left. Keep going.
Okay.
Put some more.
About Time, Richard Curtis.
We don't have time.
It's amazing and it's just so lovely and it makes me feel very happy. Beauty and the Beast, the original, not the live action. Oh. Iron Man, Sicario, When Harry Met Sally, because I had to have a rom-com in there and it's so flipping well written. And Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Alright. Do you know what my last one is?
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back.
Nice.
Have you got another one? You haven't crossed one out there.
Yeah, I know. I'll change my mind.
What's it say? Avatar.
This is... No.
Alien Covenant. You've written there.
Shut up, no, I don't want to do anymore. No, I was gonna say at the very beginning, this is 40 because I watched it the other day and it's Judd Apatow, but it's not one.
That doesn't say this is 40.
Is it that? Oh no, that's something.
Can you read?
Shut up. No, forget. No, that's not one of my favourite films of all time. I was just thinking how good the writing was the other day. It's popped into my mind.
All right, well, we got to push forward.
You are pushed forward.
Push you over.
I'm gonna push your head through the glass.
You don't need to. I'll put it through the glass.
Go on. Why?
I don't know. Shut up.
Really weird.
All right. Well, that's it for our top 10s. Let's go on to news. What is it time? What is it time for?
News.
No, you do it.
News. I was trying to get you to do alternate. News.
Oh, mighty. It's news. Start it off.
Yeah.
Have you seen about the stuff of Hulk trilogy?
No. Oh, yeah.
They said he's so good in Thor Ragnarok. He might have his own trilogy now.
Oh,
Not for long, after he's just fucking...
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Captured the film playing its premiere on his phone in a live stream.
Yeah.
Ain't the first time
just
I've...
the audio, though, not the actual film. Just
no, but he's a bit notorious now for getting spoilers out there.
A silly man.
Next bit of news.
Yeah.
Creed 2.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Sylvester Stallone has taken...
He's directing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
He is directing it. I don't know if that's... I don't know. Has he directed anything else? I don't know.
I don't know.
Do they need a second film? Probably not.
No.
They're going to make it like Rocky and they're going to go... 2 and people are like, 2's alright, get the 3. Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Now you've completely tainted the franchise of Creed.
Isn't 5, Rocky 5, meant to be really good?
I think it's 5, yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen them. My mum and sister love those films.
2 big Marvel trailers this week.
Oh yeah, I think some mother trailers.
Mum trailers.
2 big mum trailers.
First one.
Yeah.
New Mutants trailer.
Yeah. Looks shocking.
Yeah, I watched a video where they explain all the different bits of that.
Oh, right.
It makes it more interesting.
Oh really?
Because there's a lot of hidden stuff in that trailer.
Uh-oh.
But at the same time, what bugs me with this, it doesn't look good. It just looks like a plain horror film. Yeah. But it's just coated, or it's just wrapped in. It's an X-Men film. If it was an X-Men film, it would look shit. I
know what they tried to do, and they tried to turn it dark, which I think is a really good idea, but I think it would have been better if the way that they turned it dark was to have like what's happened to them because of these things that they have.
Yeah.
It's
jumpy, I don't know what they're doing with horror. It looks like they're trying to take a page out of the Legion book as well a little bit, but making it darker.
Yeah, but Legion's actually good.
News, and saying that there's a bit of news attached to that. It's meant to be the start of a horror trilogy for X-Men. Stop saying this. Just make a fucking film. If it's and people want a trilogy, then say, okay, we'll make an X-Men or want an X-film.
Just make a good film and then see where it goes.
Honestly, X-Men is all over the fucking shop and stuff.
It's a bit of a...
And last bit of news, big bit of news this week. Black Panther trailer.
Yes.
Had a lot of big trailers. It's Star Wars, just so you know, a Black Panther trailer.
Yeah.
Loving the style. You liking the style too?
Yeah, it's good. I like it with the idea that they're doing that and they're doing Thor Ragnarok. That looks like pretty crazy.
And it's kind of because Guardians did so well that
Yeah.
They were now like, oh, okay, well now we're making all these style. I don't mind the style's cool. It's cool that they're mixing up with like style, making it more like sort of. But then does that mean I'm worried about, are they going to have interesting stories? Are they going to change the conventional plot, or is it going to be the same villain? Because in Black Panther, the villain looks like Black Panther. Yeah. So it's like the first Iron Man, like the first, like every superhero film, like they have to fight them. Their nemesis.
Not Superman. Spider-Man.
The nemesis is the same as them, but in a different colour, pretty much, which is kind of boring.
Like the black Spider-Man suit.
Yeah, or Venom. Right, no, that's just a black
Spider.
Yeah,
no, it is Venom.
Oh,
Venom.
Yeah, like that for like in Captain America, not Captain America, sorry, in Iron Man he fought Thingy in his Iron Man suit as well. I just want like interesting stories. Winter Soldier had a good story. Yeah, there are some different ones.
Vulture was a good villain in Superman.
Jesus Christ!
Oh, for God's sake!
All right, well we'll end it there then with your absolute shambles of speech.
I'm sorry, everyone. Every 4 people.
Interesting episode. Next week's going to be an exciting one.
Yeah.
Oh, Ragnarok in the UK is actually out.
Yeah.
Who am I? I think we got listeners outside of the UK.
We worldwide, baby.
Well, why, motherfucker?
We're taking this shit global. No, you're not. No one's listening.
What are we calling this? Global network. Synergy.
What are we worldwide calling this?
Yeah,
we should just change it to worldwide calling this.
Worldwide, we're calling the shots. So it actually happens to come out on the 24th, which is a Tuesday, which is the day we happen to record the cast.
Yes.
Which means, not the cast, we're not recording the forecast, we're recording our podcast. It's the day we happen to record the podcast, which means we'll go watch it in the morning. We'll fucking smash this out in one go. Yeah. No problems with laptops or broken mics or anything like that. We'll get it straight out after watching the film.
Yeah.
Full review, spoilers and all.
Yeah.
It's probably non-spoiler at the start. And we can do a Marvel something. Yeah.
I need to reset you. Marvel. Oh God. Goodbye, everyone.
We'll do a Marvel countdown or something. I don't care. Something fun.
I've lost interest
I'm
in
done.
this.
We can't get more than 50 fucking views. Get out of it. Alright. If you want to find us online, well, you should probably fucking start looking.
Yeah. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on worldwide.
But what we should have said last week is that we're called Wide-Eyed
Runners.
I'm joking.
Wide-Eyed Runners.
Yes, that's 2 words, not 3.
Yeah. Wide-eyed.
No, you've done it
Runners.
Wide-eyed.
Oh yeah.
Space runners.
Wide-eyed runners.
On Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of those. You know, dog.
Worldwide.
There's also short videos on that channel. Otherwise, you can find us on YouTube under this channel. What are we calling this? Or you can also find us on iTunes under What Are We Calling This?
Yeah. Or you can find us on the streets under
Begging for money.
Badass. Worldwide.
Calling the shots.